Hey guys, this is Healthy Hottie Habits number 3. Yeah, number 3. A little quick how to do your makeup fast in 5 minutes, really. It might take me a little bit longer to explain it in 5 minutes, but it takes 5 minutes. So first off, you want a clean, moisturized skin, SPF in your moisturizer. Make sure that you exfoliate though. If you don't exfoliate and remove the dead skin, then all you're doing is putting moisturizer on top of dead skin, and it's not gonna be, it's still gonna look dry and flaky. So exfoliate real good, moisturize with this SPF, and then to prevent dry skin, drink lots and lots of water. That'll stop it from even developing in the first place. Okay, so this is gonna be quick. I'm gonna do like a daytime, easy daytime, and then I'll bump it up. So first I'm gonna start off with just a kohl pencil. I like waterproof everything. This one's by Makeup Forever. So I like to go under here first. Find the lash line, then go on top. Now this doesn't have to be perfect because you're gonna smudge this all out. So if your line's not perfect, don't worry. It doesn't need to be perfect. And then I'm going to, I'll just take this brush, but an angle brush, this kind of brush. It's a blending brush. This is like a thicker blending brush. Let's try this one. We'll use this one. It's a Sephora. It came in like one of those Sephora brush kits. I love. So I'm just gonna blend it. You could use a finger if you really needed to. You can use a Q-tip. That used to be my go-to. Again, I'm gonna go on this side. And finger that a little bit. And that out. If you have an angle brush, like a wedge brush, that's really ideally what you want to use. I can't find mine. I don't really wear makeup much anymore, but when I do, it's quick. It looks good. So this is the trick I used to do in makeup school. Get like a smoky, easy eye. You just put liner down and you blend it. You can wing it out like that a little bit, makes it a little more like a cat eye. Now you can put a little eyeshadow. I'm just going to use a little brown because I want it natural. Again, it's daytime, so you don't want to look too dramatic. You want to give the wrong impression. People usually think that when my makeup's heavy, it's just because I still have it from the night before, so that's never a good look for anybody. So there you go. I just took a little brown eyeshadow and put it right over the liner. And oh, the reason why I started with eyeshadow first is so when your shadow drips down here, as mine has, you have a clean canvas. You can clean it off with makeup remover, and then you put your makeup on, your face makeup, and it's not all cakey and messed up. It's just, you get a cleaner, smoother application. So there you go. So I got, this is even a little dramatic for the day, for me at least. I mean, maybe not other people. I'm gonna put a little bit of a lighter brown just because I don't want to look too much like a hoochie mama. Not that there's anything wrong with that, just not the look I'm going for these days. So there you go. You can see some of the black liner that I put on the inside went down on my inner lid, so I don't even have to put any under there. And that would be the end of, I would just go there. I don't really like putting eyeshadow up here. I feel like when you're younger, you can get away with it. As you get older, as far as I feel like less is more. So I'm going to use this fancy Marc Jacobs makeup, but you don't have to. Anything would work. Anything from the drugstore is perfectly fine. I don't think it has to be expensive to be good. A lot of these companies have products in high-end places, and they have products under different names, or it's a different line in places like Rite Aid. So whatever works for you, that's what you should use. It's kind of a good motto for life, if you ask me. Whatever works for you, whatever makes you feel good, you should do. As long as it's not hurting anybody, yourself, or illegal, I suppose. There might be a few little exceptions to that. But anyway, so I blended it all in real quickly with this little egg you can get from Sephora. It's great because it's clean, you can wash it, keep out the bacteria. You don't want to use your fingers. Not only do your fingers have bacteria, but it also will be a smoother application with this, more like an airbrush look, and help your makeup, spread your makeup, last longer, not use as much product. So if you want to use a little concealer, you can. It might be a little too heavy for the day, but it's up to you. Some of you lucky gals might not need any foundation, just little tinted moisturizer. If that's you, well, aren't you special? Some of us aren't as lucky. No, I'm just joking. Yeah, just tinted moisturizer works too. So I'm going to put a little concealer here. I had a little much, so I grabbed it from the sponge and I moved it to some spots that looked like it could use it. So then concealer's down. I don't wear powder. I feel like powder can look a little too heavy on my skin. What I do use is this highlighty, shimmery Laura Mercier stuff, and you're really only supposed to put it on the spots you want highlights, but I like to look like a little dewy fairy, so I put it everywhere. It's just a little shimmer. I like it because there's no sparkles. It's a shimmer, not a sparkle. You know what they say about sparkles. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. I'm not a sparkle girl. I'm a shimmer kind of chick. So, anyway, now we need to add contour back in your face. I'm using a bronzer that has no sparkles. No, it's matte, and I like to try to get one that's closer to brown. I don't like orangey tones. So I'm going to use this brush, again, Sephora. It's great for contouring. We need to bring back in all of our features that we just took away. When we put on that foundation and the concealer, basically what we do is we make our face look flat. We've taken out all the bad textures, but in doing so, we've also taken out all of our good features, contours. So we need to contour our face back in. So, and especially if you don't have cheekbones, it'll make it look like you have them. So you just go right underneath and go up a little bit. My nose is pretty straight, but because I need to pop it back out since we took it away. So you just go like that to contour your nose real quick. Make sure it's blended. If you have a bigger forehead, like mine, you can just put a little shadow here. It just helps shadow it in and gives it an effect. You've got your double chin covered. You can also use it just to define your chin. Make sure you blend, and contouring is done. You can also go over it again with your another brush with the shimmer if you need to blend better. Blend, blend, blend all day long. I need to add a little pink back in my cheeks. Just go like that, or put a little blush. Marc Jacobs. I really like this line. It's really it's expensive. So again, you don't need expensive. You just need what works. I fortunately was able to get this, but you know, you never know. Next month might be a different story. So got my pinks back in my cheeks. So now I'm gonna do my eyebrows. I like a more natural eyebrow. Some of you ladies lately are liking those really severe brows. I am not. I've already been there, done that, and it was way too much work. I read this thing online one night that said, like, if you are plucking more than 2 times a month or something like that, or once a month, then you're plucking too much or waxing too much. And I was like, oh shoot, I'm plucking 2-3 times a day. So I've been letting my eyebrows grow in. They're getting there. So I'm just doing a little bit just to give them a little, fill in some of those spots and give it a little bit of color definition. This is by Anastasia, I believe, and it's just a retractable pencil. I've tried everything. I don't know. I go back and forth. All of my makeup products, I feel like one minute I love it. Oops, excuse me. And then I need to change. Speaking of change, make sure, like with your foundations, you change them out. They will grow bacteria, and even if it's enclosed and you're not sticking your fingers in it, it still grows bacteria. I learned the hard way. So you can get things like dermatitis, which takes forever to get rid of, and it's not fun. So make sure you change those up. So, done. So now I'm going to do my mascara. Actually, I won't do my mascara yet because I want to show you how to bump it up real quick. Right now, if I was done for the day, I'd do my mascara and I'd be ready to go. A little bit of lip gloss. However, I want to show you how to bump this look up. So this was our day look. Now we're going to bump it up. We're just going to take, I'm going to take this brush and I'm going to grab some darker brown. And I'm going to just do the exact same thing. Line it on. I like to keep things down on the lash line. When I went to makeup school, this is the only way I was able to get away with passing the eyeliner section, because I would do an eyeliner, like even if I was doing like a more defined liner, I would do a liner and then I would take black eyeshadow and smooth out the line, and I got away with it. So I'm gonna add like a little black. You know, again, this is going to the club or somewhere at night. Get away with wearing more makeup at night. People can't see as well. So I got that down. I'm just gonna blend it a little bit. Let's use this one. And you can put it in your crease if you want. Bring it up a little bit and go a little more dramatic. Yeah, a little Aerosmith. Aerosmith always gets me in the mood to do my makeup. Doesn't it you? Anyway, so there we go. Just blending. You know, blending's important. The nice thing about doing, you know, your smoky eye and your liners really with eyeshadow, you just get that smokier look. I'm going to go down here. You get that softer look. Like, even though this is a lot of makeup, I still feel like it has a softness to it. And trust me, I really don't like to wear a lot of makeup anymore. So, even though you still get that look of wearing a more dramatic look without being too much. Now, I generally only wear a smoky eye depending on my mood. It's my way of warning people what they're dealing with. If my eyes are a little bit heavier, it means I might not be in the best mood. You might want to stay away. Although, it doesn't really work usually that way. So yeah, so if you want, you could, like, you know, shade out darken up the corner. Just kind of whatever you want to do. So that's a look. I'm going to take a little bit of that. Where'd it go? I'm going to take a little bit of the shimmer. Even though I don't really like powder up here, like I said before, because it's nighttime, I'll do it. You can even, if you want a little shimmer in there, you can go in there. You know, this is a good way too. Like, if you want a little too heavy, you can just kind of put a little bit over it, and it softens it up. You can go back in. You need more liner. Oh shoot, I'm gonna have to go do something now. Looking kind of good, huh? Okay, I'm gonna have to go take my dogs for a walk. That's about the extent of my evening. Okay, so there you go. You can go heavier in here. Again, you can use different colors. Do whatever you want. Same idea. So as you can see, like, really, it's just blending that line. Just always keeping it soft. And to wing it out, you just go like this. You go underneath and pull up. Underneath, pull up. Sorry, I hope you guys can see that. Okay, mascara. Curl them. Oops. I'm just using a Maybelline. I don't think you have to spend a lot. I like spend a lot of money on mascara for it to be good. Save your money and donate it to the animal shelter or another charitable organization if you really want to spend money on mascara. I had a client buy a $100 mascara and it made no difference. I felt like mine looked better, but it really, you have to change your mascara so much it doesn't make sense, even if it, you know, like, this grows bacteria a lot. Every time you do this, you're putting bacteria back into it. So you really should change it out. And this was like a twofer. So, you know. And I like black, and I like whatever, it's waterproof. So again, now you can see why I like to do my eyeshadow first, because you get all dark and then it starts getting crazy. So yeah, there you go. I think it looks kind of nice, right? Put a little lippy gloss. I tend to, if I wear heavier makeup, just a little bit of gloss works to balance it out so it's not too much. Or you could line it and give yourself a little line. I don't know. I don't like looking too made up. It's just too hard to maintain. But to each their own. I think that took longer than the whole makeup did. So yeah, that's how you go from day to night. Super quick, super easy. I hope this healthy hottie habit inspired you or gave you some tips that you didn't think of. Yeah. So don't forget to go and tag your healthy hottie habits on Instagram or Facebook, because I want to see them. I think we all need to inspire each other and give each other ideas, and yeah, I love it. So hope you like it. There's the final look. Oh shoot. Don't forget this part. I'll have to give my next tip on how to do quick and easy hair, because I literally takes me 5 minutes to do my hair. So there you go. Hope this helped, and I hope you enjoyed it. Stay tuned for the next video. I am going to make the cauliflower pizza. Hopefully that will be tomorrow or the next day. I gotta find somebody to share it with. So, well, my dogs love it. So anyway, have a great night. Bye guys.